Previously on Sailing Bohemia. A strong northerly reminded us what it's like to sail into the weather. Several humpback whales gave us a fitting welcome into the Sea of Cortez. And we were excited to arrive in La Paz and set off to explore the town. The capital city of southern Baja California, La Paz still keeps its small town vibe and relaxed pace of life. Mexican coastal towns pride themselves on their seafront walkways or malecons, and La Paz is no exception. Following the beautiful bay for over 3 miles, this pristine walkway provides scenic views of the anchorage and is lined with statues telling the history of the city. It's Peter in the dinghy. In colonial times, the bays and islands that guard the entrance to La Paz were home to pirate ships preying on the cargoes of the Spanish galleons passing through. La Paz will always have a special place in our hearts due to the lack of mass tourism and extreme friendliness of everyone that we met. We wondered if the two could be related. With Peter on pirate watch, we departed to soak up some of the spectacular nearby anchorages and islands.
We will definitely be back in La Paz. We stayed for 7 days in the Marina Cortez, which was fantastic because it's right downtown and it's super modern. So it was fantastic that we were able to do all the task, reprovision and clean the boat a bit. And the town is wonderful. There is hardly any tourism. I mean, it's very cosmopolitan. There's lots of bars, shops, restaurants, beautiful malecon. But they don't get the major tourism like other towns we have seen. There's no cruise ships, the airport is far away, it's 3 hours. So the main tourism comes from the boaters like us. And it's just so chilled and we absolutely love it.
So this morning's sail, we're just heading out of La Paz to the nearby island, Espiritu Santo, I think. And we're going to spend about a week, maybe 10 days, exploring the beautiful bays on the island. We sailed past them on the way into the city, and it was torture not to stop there and drop the anchor for a bit, but you know we couldn't because we had to get to La Paz and we had to get a permit to visit the islands. But I just can't wait to be over there because they looked absolutely beautiful.
On the fishing score, still nothing. I was hoping for a dorado fish. Everyone keeps talking to me that this is the place to catch dorado, that they actually come here. But so far, no luck. I've provisioned in La Paz quite heavily. Knowing me, we're not gonna go hungry. This bay also is very popular with whale sharks. So we are on the lookout to actually see any, but again, no luck. Today maybe is not our day for the wildlife, but we shall see how it progresses.
Good work first, mate.
Shall I get a bonus then?
You missed annual bonus, I'm afraid. That was in January.
Where was I underperforming?
Attitude. We had some bad feedback from some of your colleagues who wished to remain anonymous for fear of recrimination. Don't get me started on the harassment. We stayed in this amazing bay for 3 days with our friends Mike and Katy on Allegría until the weather turned and it was time to move on. With strong northerlies forecast, we all decided to jump across to the next island, Isla San Francisco, which has fantastic shelter. Of course, when two sailboats are going in the same direction, there's always a bit of healthy competition. Are we winning yet? Our buddy boat. We've got friends! Friends! Somebody likes us! It's turning into a surprise, really nice sail. We're heading about 20 miles north to the next island. The wind is quite light and it's of course blowing from where we want to go to, but the seas are really flat, so we're beating right now and it's really very pleasant. With Bohemia speeding along in the light breeze, our ever-confident fisherman got a feeling in his waters.
I put my fishing lines out again. I am on a mission to catch dorado, mahi-mahi. I didn't have any luck previous few days. Everyone keeps saying there's dorados everywhere, but looks like they haven't found my hook yet. So, we shall see.
Fantastic day of sailing. It's really worked out well. This is about as nice as beating into the wind gets. There's not so much wind that it creates a huge wind waves or swell against us, and the ocean is still fairly calm and flat, but enough wind that we can get a good speed making progress north. We lost the race and arrived with empty fishing hooks, but the vista awaiting us more than made up for it. We recently started securing our anchor chain with a double rolling hitch like this, which proved much more reliable than the rusty old chain hook we used to use before.
Lovely here.
The four of us and one cute furry tag-along set out bright and early the next morning to explore our spectacular new home. With its large crescent bay and white sand beach, Isla San Francisco is the picture-perfect destination. We were surprised to see such a large range of different scenery, accessible via short hikes from the anchorage. The stunning mountains of the Baja Peninsula made for the perfect backdrop. Tired of waiting for the fish to come to Peter, we decided to take matters into our own hands and take Peter to the fish. Mike is a keen spearfisher and kindly offered to show him the ropes. We were amazed to see Mike free dive up to 30 feet to check out the hard to reach hiding places. It looks like Peter will need to sink to new depths in our upcoming episodes. After a great 2 weeks out of town, we headed back to La Paz to catch the annual Carnival. Join us next time on Sailing Bohemia as we make a long overdue repair of our dodgy Dodger and make new cockpit shades to prepare for the Mexican summer. We sail out of La Paz and have an amazing experience swimming with wild sea lions. With special thanks to our newest patrons, Mike and Andy from New Hampshire, for their generous contributions to Bohemia's bar tab. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. See you next time!